Hi, welcome to My Competitors. Today we're just going to have a quick look at the new enhancement that come up as a conversation yesterday about managing flyers and how some websites it just takes so long and an inordinate amount of effort to get a flyer or a bit of data up into the web. So we have a look at what I've done here, and I think this may meet your need. So in this case here, I'm not going to go through everything. I'm going to go through quickly, look at an association and then look at a club. And when we go to an association and we look at the website builder, um, down as we scroll down, I know you can't see it all, the website previews over here. We've got the flyers link, and it says the flyers. When we get down into the flyers, we can enable flyers here, show the flyers, yes or no, right? And that will either enable or disable, and you'll see that disappear when we disable it up here. So we don't want flyers or we do want flyers. If we do enable flyers, do we want it at an association level, which is what I'm looking at now, or do we want to include it at a club level? All right, so if we've got flyers and we add it at a club level, it says down here what club you want to see, and it will relate a flyer and upload to a specific club. All right, so we're going to say this bit here where it says manage. I might have to widen my screen a little bit so you can see in the preview because I don't need to show you all. It's got here manage. Now, I would not enable that, but that enables you to click on that and it enables you to manage this site manually, externally, and add users. Now, users can be assigned. So show the link or don't show it. If you don't show it, it tells you down here, you would then add manage PHP rather than index.html to the link, and then you can get in and manage it. And I'll look at that in a moment. And it says, where do you want the scope of those things? So when I add a user, I've just added one user called manager for the moment and set a password that's already pre-saved. I can change him, add multiple, and then I can say what club. So if I wanted an individual, add an individual, I can assign them to a club and they can only manage the flyers within their club. So that's really the settings. And then I've gone up there and exported, and I've done it at two levels, one without a club level and one at a club level at an Florida association, and I've done a separate club and just with that with flyers enabled and with and without the show manage the page on here. If you show manage the page, it means that people know that they can attack, and they've got a vector to come in from, bad actors, etc. But I normally wouldn't. So I'm now just going to switch over to Internet Explorer, into Safari, and have a look at how this now looks. So I've now got my club up here. And for the sake of it, I've already uploaded these to my website. I've got my website up here, and I'm now looking at an association with the flyers is at an association level. So I click on the manage and I log in. I've just, for the sake of it. And this is an example of one. I don't want to say the password. So it now gives me the options. It says 2 meg, below 20 meg limit, right? So you can only do it at 2 meg side. Otherwise, you've got to start doing things manually. So you've got to be careful of your flyer. So I have some flyers here, and I have them, and you may see that some will fail and some will things. So if I try to grab an association, it says the limit is above, you'd have to go and change this file to allow bigger, right? And it's got the sign out. If I grab a smaller one, which let's just grab Thailand, for example, small little flyer, and upload it. It now says it's uploaded, and I would go back into the club, so in the association flyer, and I've just uploaded, you've seen that. And here's my Thailand thing. So it's readily available, and there's my Thai. So that's how that happens on an association where you're managing the flyers centrally for all clubs. Then we've got the club ones. It's got no link in here for it, so you can't see a flyer. There's no place to manage it. I've uploaded 2 flyers. The 3 formats it can go up in is JPEG. It opens up a PDF or a HTML file, and they can be generated out of the app itself. Right. So I've now have to go in here, and instead of having things from flyers, I add the extension for the URI of manage.php, and that allows me to sign in same as I did before. Once again, same limitations apply, and I just drag another flyer And once again, it's said it's uploaded. I'd go back into the club, look at the flyers, and here it is already uploaded and available to see. So this hasn't got much looking at it. It's just an example. And then when I get to the association level, which has the flyers at club level, I need to refresh that because I did some changes to make the clubs drop down here. I'd pick a club, manage flyers, and I've already logged in because it's on the site and it's a saved thing. And I said, I want to upload a flyer and I've got it against all. So I say, what club do I want to put it to? Let's put it to Northbridge Heights. No, put it to the master demo. Hopefully this works. I haven't tested this. So this is the thing. And I'm going to grab coaches and upload that. And it says it's uploaded and it's gone to the association site because I haven't assigned that individual to that. So it says here, current flyers assigned to thing, and then I can see that. So that's how quickly I've generated the thing. I've got to manage the site a little bit better for the club association. And this is uploading still at the association level, not down to the club. If I was looking at the flyers at the club level, I would then come in here and go, go to flyers, and I'm going to look at clubs, and I go to a club, which I was trying to do before, and I'm in a club, and I should be able to, there it is there. So what happens if I select another one? I haven't tried this, so no flyer. So I did upload specifically to a club, but it's associated to this level and I can see it. So there you go. Hopefully that will meet the need. It's still recently developed and the workflow's a little bit arduous when you first got to do it. But once when it's set up and your website's up there, you should be able to do this quite simple. Like and share.